Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. I'm Handington, and today I wanted to give a shout out to one of my artist Twitter friends, Ekuo Draw. I believe that's how you pronounce Ekuo, E-K-U-O. I've never quite sure, but I believe it's Ekuo. So, Ekuo Draw. She had done a drawing for me of Marsha, and I thought it was amazing. This is just a wonderful gift that she had decided to give to me. So I wanted to make sure to, highlight it and show everybody. So make sure to go check her out, okay? She does really, really good artwork. It's fantastic. So on the right is actually the reference picture that I had sent her of Marsha. And this is actually in my gallery, so I have favorited this picture. This is not actually happening live. Ooh. So here's the initial picture of Marsha for those of you on the channel who know what she looks like, and for those of you who may not or have forgotten. And she had done such a fantastic job drawing Marsha. It's amazing. So she says, "Here's Marsha, drawn in my style. The original OC belongs to @PHandington," which is my Twitter handle. So, and this was apparently at 7:52 p.m. on December 27th, because I had done this on the day it came out. So on the right, I have the full picture, so we can look at it a little bit better here. But so she drew in her sweater. Now, something very subtle is that actually her sweater, the turtleneck on her sweater alternates colors. So it's a slightly darker pink and a slightly lighter pink. Recently, within the past few months, I had been thinking of doing some slight tweaks and slight redesigns to Marsha and Holly, just to make a more definitive look, because sometimes things would be a little bit off, so I kind of want to make up some reference sheets at some point. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I'd make sure to add in little details like that into it. But it is totally fine. I just wanted to point that out, but there's... Whoa. Ooh. Details. I guess I saved this... Oh, I saved it earlier. Oh, I saved this picture earlier, and then I had screenshotted the other one later. Okay, that understands things. Alright. Well, thank you, Details. I did not mean to click on you, however I ended up doing so. But anyway, I love this so much. It's such a beautiful drawing. I love the shading. Look at her hair. Look at the shading on her hair. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, and I love the shading on the sweater. The way that the collar has a slightly darker shade to it because it starts to dip over, and just the way that the shading on her arms and for her neck and everything, and it's just fantastic. The way that it goes over her hair, and you can see the shading over that. I tend to make my drawing simple, because if I took the time to shade everything, it would end up taking much longer. I do like to try and add shading sometimes, so I guess it just depends on how I'm feeling. But if I'm gonna add some shading, I want to add all the shading or no shading. So when I draw pictures of the girls, I tend to just use very basic colors just to make it simple. It's a lot easier, plus it's a lot easier to identify and draw this way if I just use the simple lines and simple colors. So part of that is the way that I have worked their design, so that this way it's recognizable and fun to draw. I've had a couple of people say that it's been fun to draw Holly, which is actually part of why I had designed her the way that she is, so this way it would be fun to draw her. The same goes for Marsha, and for another character who will not be revealed until either the end of this year or next year. I was thinking of revealing her a little bit earlier, but that didn't end up happening. Things have been taking me a bit longer than I anticipate, which is what usually happens, but also this year even more so than usual. But anyway, getting back to the drawing, so I haven't quite definitively set an eye color for her, because Marsha just tends to have black eyes. Ekuo Art, that was her old handle. Ekuo Draw had asked me about the color of her eyes, so I had just said, brown works. Honestly, you can, if you're being so nice as to draw my characters, I'm basically gonna love them however they look. So, however it ends up being, I am totally on board with, and I really love that. I just think it's awesome that somebody would do that. So I am totally fine as long as the artwork is respectful, and like you put care into making it. This is amazing, and I have received so much awesome other fan art as well. I have here saved, and I'm actually going to talk about it as well. Oh, that's right. Teal Jaws had also done another drawing. I'll do another video on this. I need to get around to talking about more of the awesome fan art that's been done. But this is amazing too, for different reasons. It's so awesome. But this is actually the her commission page. She had done this as a gift, which is so nice of her, which is also why I definitely wanted to make sure to give her a shout out. This is another wonderful drawing that she had done, I believe of somebody else's OC, and it's really awesome. So this is a half body, and the other one is a headshot. They're great if you guys wanted to hire her for a commission on something. This is the artwork that she does. It's fantastic. I love that she has part of Marsha's eye showing under her hair, which isn't on her model sheet, but this is something that I love about artistic expression and little different ways of portraying characters, because here, in the drawing, I don't show Marsha's ears either, but on here, you can see her ear, and I love that touch. I love little touches like that. I think that's awesome. And yeah, you can see her eye slightly under her hair. It's covered up because, the way that her hair is, and, the way that she is designed, I made it so that it's, just by looking at her design, you can kind of tell her personality. So she has one of her bangs covering her eyes, to kind of show that she's shy. Holly tends to have her arms much further off of her body, and much more wide open to kind of show the outgoing sort of personality, whereas Marsha tends to keep her hands much closer to her body to show that she's a bit more reluctant to, reach out and stuff like that. So there's a lot of little visual touches that I'd like to try and add to the drawings, and she was able to get that, which I really like. I love the way that she also had used the lipstick, because I think that's very fitting for her as well. And it's just great. I just really like this so much. This is so awesome. So yep, I just wanted to make sure to highlight this. And go check her out. I'll leave a link in the description for you to see her Twitter. And I believe it's that time again, friends. If you like what I do, don't be shy to give a thumbs up. Have a pleasant day, everyone. And this is Handington, signing off. Bye!